If you're asking, can I find success? Am I where I should be? I'm looking at everyone else around me. I feel like I'm seeing success everywhere. What about me? Why not me? Am I where I should be? Listen, success is attainable. The beginning of it, number one, is asking the question. So right now, if you're wondering, do I have what it takes to be successful? The question alone is the beginning of it. Seeking answers outside of yourself. If you're only thinking about what's in your own head, you'll be kept unsuccessful. Right now, just listening to someone who is successful, who can define success for you and give you the steps to get there, that's the beginning of it. The definition of it is huge. When I was younger, I read a book called The Truth About Six-Pack Abs. The real truth about six-pack abs is that everybody has ab muscles. You just can't see them. And so, number one, just to be clear, my first definition of success is that there's a difference between muscles you can see and muscles you can't see. The people who are the strongest very often don't have visible ab muscles. When you see a bodybuilder and he's got all kinds of ripped, not to say he's not strong, but chances are the guys that are in the strongman competitions, I don't know if you ever saw any of those, the guys that can pull a bus with their teeth and turn tires over, the strongest guys in the NFL are the linemen, and they don't have six-pack abs. To understand that most of the people that are successful aren't trying to show you that they're successful. They don't care. Their definition of success is not necessarily fame or not necessarily being visible to you. Some of the most successful people in the world are behind the scenes. They like their privacy. And so number one, understanding it's possible to be bombarded with pictures of success, and that's not really success. If you're looking at your friends and neighbors, if you're looking at your peers, if you're looking at the people around you, and if you're comparing yourself to those people, then that may be a part of the cause of the pain that you have around whether you're successful or not. You can't always judge success based on other people. You have to, and here it is, judge success based on you running your best time. Can you grow? Can you learn? The continual changes of your mind, that to me is a part of success. Anyone that becomes overly stagnated mentally, anyone that becomes overly infatuated with one view of the world, to me is on the path of mental destruction. You have got to be open to the newness that will come with new information. At some point in this thing called life, success will demand that you have some kind of spiritual strength. You will have to have faith. You will have to be able to trust. You will have to be able to believe. You will have to be able to love. It doesn't just take faith to go to church. It takes faith to start your own business. It takes faith to lose weight. It takes faith to put your kid on a bus. It takes faith to marry somebody. It takes faith to go out on a date. And so if you've been robbed of your hope and robbed of your love and robbed of your faith, then it doesn't matter the other areas of success if your battery is done. I gotta sow, meaning I have to invest. I gotta take something in which I make my money work for me. So the start of it is my money meets my need. It pays my bills, it buys my food, it pays for my car, it pays for my insurance. But then I've gotta have enough left over so that I can take that money and treat it as seed, so that it can go and I can invest it in real estate or invest it in a business or invest it in the stock market or invest it in a company so that it'll come back to me larger than it went out. That's sowing, saving. That's just being prepared for the rainy day. That is life. You spend because you only have one life to live, and you ought to spend money, and you can't take it with you. I mean, you can leave it, but while you're in this life, you want to be able to enjoy this life, and money should be something that should help you with that. To me, what's the point of having it and not using it to expand yourself to actually enjoy this thing called life?